Hello yogis, welcome to this energizing flow where we'll begin in a child's pose. So just gently start by taking some long deep breaths, inhaling in through the nose and out through the nose. Letting go of any tension, just taking a moment to draw your focus into the body. From there, rising up into a downward facing dog. Starting to bend the knees from left to right. Just working through any tight spots into the hamstrings and the calves. Hold stillness in your downward facing dog and then rise your right arm up. Take it down and rise the left arm and then down. Rising the left leg all the way up to the ceiling. Take it down and then the right side leading from the heel, just slowly starting to warm up the body. Coming back to your downward dog, inhale, shift forward to a high plank and then exhale, push back to your downward facing dog. Inhale forward to high plank, exhale down dog. Inhale high plank and exhale through to down dog. One more time, inhale, exhale, push it back. From your downward facing dog, step the feet together and then gently walk the hands back towards the feet. Hold here in a forward fold. Inhale to a halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale to a halfway lift, ensure the spine is long, and then exhale, fold a little deeper. If you need to bend the knees here, you can. Otherwise, you can do this with straight legs. From here, walk the hands back forward to a high plank position. Ensuring the wrists are under the shoulders, and then inhale, reach that right arm up into a side plank. Circling the arm forward back to your high plank. Inhale, reach the left arm up into your side plank. And then bring the arm back down to high plank. Drop down onto the knees and push yourself into a child's pose. Take a moment to spread the fingers and come back to the breath. Rising back up to all fours and then to a downward facing dog. Inhale high onto the tops of the toes, bend the knees and step both feet forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, pull the body forward and then inhale, rise all the way up to standing. Bring your hands to prayer position in front of the heart center and then inhale to rise them back up. Exhale, fold the body forward, head into the knees. Inhale to your halfway lift. Exhale, back to plank. Down through chaturanga, push up to an up dog and then back to a downward facing dog, creating even more heat in the body now. Bending the knees from left to right again, with a little bit more tempo this time. Rise the right leg up into the air, open out through the right hip, bend the right leg and flip over into your wild thing. Reach with that hand, look towards the fingertips and stay strong through your center. Flip it back to a downward dog. Onto the left side, rise the left leg up, open out through that left hip and flip all the way into your wild thing. Keep those hips lifted, keep looking towards those back fingertips, a beautiful opening here through the chest. Flip back to your downward facing dog. Come back onto the knees, take the wrists under the shoulders, inhale, cat, exhale, good. Inhale, dipping the spine. Exhale, rounding chin to chest. Moving through each and every vertebrae, opening up the spine, the chest, the shoulders, planting down through the palms of the hands. Tuck the toes, take your right arm out and your left leg behind. Bring the right elbow and the left knee out to the side. Try to keep your knee in line with the hip and the elbow in line with the shoulder. Head stays neutral. Strong from your center. Left arm, right leg. Reach it forward. Bend it in for 1. And again for 2, 3. Last one, hands down. Push back so that you're seated in a modified hero. Reach the arms up and then exhale, bow forward, come back to all fours, and then your downward facing dog. Take a few breaths here. Come back down onto the knees, then to your hero, sweep the arms up above the head, interlace them behind you, open out through the chest and the shoulders. Look up towards the ceiling. Place the hands to the small of the back, opening a little deeper now, and then down onto the mat or the ground behind you, rising on the fingertips, looking up to the ceiling, keeping that nice strong opening here as you breathe. Hands come back to the small of the back, rise up so that you're on the knees. Tuck the toes, inhale, reach up and back for camel. On to the other side. So grabbing a hold of the heels here, pushing forward from the hips, and if the neck and the head feel okay, you can drop it back into that little crease of the back. Holding here for a few breaths, exiting whenever you need to. Hands come back up. And just gently drop it down into a child's pose as a counter pose to our very strong chest opener. Rise back up to all fours, then to your downward facing dog. Bend the knees, step both feet forward to the hands, halfway lift flat back, exhale round it, inhale rise it. Hands come to prayer position in front of the heart center. Take your right hand down and pick up the right foot, reach the left arm up, moving through to dancer's pose now. Start to kick that back foot into the hand as you bring the front arm forward and down. Keep kicking back through that back foot into the hand, creating a strong lock between the foot and the hand. Strong opening through the chest, really good for testing the balance. Bring the hands to prayer, rise that right knee up, take the right hand to the right knee, bring it out to the side. Again, working on our balance here, stay with the breath. Bring the knee back to center, take the hand to prayer and drop that right foot down. Moving through to the other side, turning the left palm out, pick up the left foot with your left hand. Right arm rises, kick the left leg back in towards that hand. Reach that front arm forward, stay strong through the supporting leg. Use your breathing here to keep balanced. Remembering that lock between the hand and the foot, set your gaze on somewhere still. And then gently release. Don't drop that foot if you can. Lift the left knee up. Left hand, left knee, and the left knee comes out to the side. Holding here, bring it back through center, hands to prayer, and then drop that left foot back down. Sitting into chair pose now, and then we're linking into eagle. So crossing that right leg over the left, and then reaching the arms up, wrapping the right arm under the left, to create a bind with the hands. See how low you can sink the hips down. If you can't get the right foot behind the left calf, that's fine. Just go to where you can. Release it by bringing the hands back to prayer and rise the body back up. Sit it back down to chair. Left leg over the right this time, creating a wrap by lifting that leg up as high as you can and then looping. Rise the arms up and take the left arm under the right this time. Taking a hold of the wrists, the thumbs, or if you can, bring the palms together. Sink the hips as low as you can. Focus on the breath. Breathe. Exhale, we release the hands, bring them to prayer. Release the legs, come back to standing. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale to a halfway lift. Exhale, back to plank. Down through chaturanga, up to up dog. And back to downward facing dog. Rise the right leg up, step it forward. Swivel that back heel down, rise to a warrior one. Open to warrior two, straighten the front leg, move forward into your triangle pose. Front hand down onto the front leg, reach that left arm up into the air. Relax the left shoulder down, look up to that left hand. And breathe. Come back to your warrior two. Then to your warrior one. Exhale, take the hands down, step to plank position, chaturanga, up dog, downward facing dog. This time rise the left leg up, step it forward, swivel the back heel round, rise to your warrior one. Open to two. Straighten the front leg, move down into your triangle, reach that front hand down, look up to the top hand, and breathe here. Noticing how the belly expands on the inhale and comes back in on the exhale. Back to warrior two, warrior one, hands down to the front foot, step through plank. Down onto the knees, half chaturanga, and then interlace the hands behind you. Keep the legs down, lift the chest and the shoulders up, using the strength through those lower back muscles. Release the hands, take them under the shoulders, push yourself back to a child's pose. Inhale, rise to all fours, and then gently bring yourself to seated on the heels. Rest the hands onto the lap, palms facing up, and just finish with 3 deep breaths. We're here to close the practice. Notice how the mind feels. Bring the hands to prayer, inhale to reach, exhale, open. Hands back to prayer, inhale, big reach, exhale, release. Last deep breath, exhale, hands down, prayer position, namaste. Thank you so much for joining me, yogis. If you like the video, please do hit that like button and subscribe for more. Thank you.